Okay, here we are. Hello everyone, how you doing? Just thumbs up for the audio. That'll be great if you can do that, and then I can get started. That'll be awesome. Thanks, Juanita. That's fantastic. Okay, I'll start at the top of the page. If I've missed you, just add yourself into the chat, give you a shout out, and then we'll crack on. So we've got Rick Kazen. Hi, how you doing, mate? Susan Bob and Roy McPhail and Long. Hello to you guys. And then we got Susan Bob, Abdi Alasso. Hi, Gary Ethlers, M. Kelly and Karen Monzes, and Janet Muller. Hi, how you doing? Christina Dodds, Joseph Duffett. Hi, Brian Quirk. How you doing? Yep, I'm in Spain at the moment. Les Hudson and Jeanette Muller. Hi, how you doing? Deanne Chivitz. Hi, and Terence Godfrey. Jean Oliver. Hi, Sue Stuart Molyneux and Linda Longmere. Hi, how you doing to you guys? David Rosalski and Tanya Onpassive is here. Pam Turner. Toupee. Her. Hello, Eric Kessler, Karen Widman and Pam Turner. Wanda Cooper. Hi, Patty Carpenter, Leaf and Randall Harris. Hello to you guys. Sherry Dersworth and Patricia Shawyer. How you doing? Gwen Malett and Happy Hoppy Hoppy. How you doing? Sarah Hussein. Fatmata's here. And Onpassive Croatia. Listra. Hello. Harvey DJ Green, Griffiths and Chris. Hey. I was up late. Red Johnson. Virginia is here. Winnie Ali. Hello. Brad is here. Yoha. Haven't seen you for a while. And hello. Steve Ropp. Hi. Grams of All Trade and Thomas Davis. And we've got Brett Graham, Kim Mills. James Black is in the house and Ruth Pace. Jean is here as well. Donald Durant, hello. Mark Booth, hello to you. John, the barbershop. White is in the casa, hello. Lynn Nakamoto is here as well as Rabbi McCoy. Hi, the lovely Susan. Oh, hello, that's very formal, isn't it? Susie McRae is here. Great chatting to you today, Susie. David Graham is here as well. And Leanne Bonnet. Hello, Jermaine Dockery. Hello to you. Lara Hadjox. Hello. And Greg Lakin. Hi, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you on here. You always are a star, mate, in Onpassive. You're very well known, Greg. I'm sure your desires will come to fruition with Onpassive. I always struggle with this, and I think it's Disoney hello, maybe, but I know there's lots of accents all over your word, so I've probably absolutely mullered it, but hello. And we've got Linda Chiapato, I said hello to, and let's have a look. Walt's in here, McLaren, Key Windle, hello, buddy. Miles is here, and Greta Kings, hello. Mano's here. Rajendra and John Beria. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for all you do, mate. Tonya is here as well. Jarmo and Judith Bonin. Hello. C. Patrina. Patricia Soyver. I've said hello to you, Ellie. Domain Dockery. Yes, it did, mate. Everything's good for the dentist. She has now a glowing smile once again. Alan G's here. Barry Dang. Hello, mate. How you doing? Peter Rogers is here as well. Good chatting to you today, buddy. Eddie Marcado and Jessica Jovanicka from Montenegro. Jovanik from Montenegro. Ralph, my pool partner. Wendy is here as well. Gregana, Alice Coupland and Abria Barres. Hola, ¿qué tal? Estoy en España ahora. Victoria. Avid Good and Grace Menza. Hi, how you doing? Mamodu is here. Mario, hello, buddy. Pedestal Al, hello, I think. Brian Coupland and Elsie Patch, Keith Donnelly and Ivana Polsarova, hello. Roy Davis, the lovely Julie Wang is here as well, I see, and Rose from South Africa. Thank you for all you do as well, Rose, behind the scenes. Brenda W, Judy Rice, hi. Jason Gaynor, Thomas Davis, and Dave Angelic, hello. Lots and lots of people on today, excellent. Aaron, Marilyn, and Kevin Rutledge, hello, hello, hello. Onpassive Revolution, Stephen Callahan, and let's see who else we got here. Mark V. Just going through to Nate Harris, Sophie, Holly Denu, and Debbie Morgan Goebel, hello. Stephen Onpassive, Florence, Madrin, Andrew Zeus, Penny Inkton, lots of new names, which is always good. Dominic Sapu, Robert Rehos, Stephen Holton, Jane Francis, Razzie, Terry Thompson, and Yin Yang 44, Art here, and Lily Lane, hello, hello, hello. Peter Sarer is here, fantastic job, mate, what you did for your written recap. I hope I'll do the verbal recap justice as well. Joseph Swindler and Ibrahim Kifa Hassan, hello. Donald Hamlin, Chi Yang, hi. Marcia is saying hello from Trinidad and Tobago, on my list, that place is. Joseph Swender, hi, and Steve Holton, Roy Davis, Johnny Simmons, David Graham, okay. Yoha is here as well, and Janine McLaughlin, I think that is, or Kian, and Rick Kazen. Okay, so let's get started. So before I get to the recap, what I want to say is I thought that yesterday's update from Ash was excellent. I thought there was an awful lot to take in one session. To be absolutely honest with you, I've listened to it, the whole thing again today, and I would encourage absolutely everybody to listen to it twice. I'm saying this from experience. I found that listening to it a second time, any emotions or things I was expecting to hear were taken completely out of the equation, and it gave me a much whole bigger picture than it did listening to it live. My one word take from yesterday is preparation. I really do believe that what Ash was doing yesterday is preparing absolutely every founder for what is to come with Onpassive. It is nothing short of amazing what this guy is trying to achieve, and our whole emphasis is for us as founders within the business. So with that all being said, let's crack on with the presentation of what Bill Williams is here. Hey, mate. With what was said yesterday. I'll try and summarize it, try and break it down, and put it into a bit more layman terms of what I thought and think yesterday was all about. Now, please remember, go and listen to the recap or the replay for yourself. I think you will certainly get a much, much better understanding listening to it for a second time. So he came on. He had a lot to say. You could tell that from word go, which is always a good thing. He thanked the Hyderabad staff for what they have been doing. He had a productive meeting with them for around about 3 hours, going over things and all the rest of it. He also thanked the staff in Dubai, especially engineer Mohammed Kamal, which is our new chief operations officer over there in Dubai, for everything he has done. And I concur with what Ash has said as well. What he has put together for Onpassive is nothing short of amazing over in Dubai. And again, I commend him for his efforts, what he's done over there, and hopefully you guys do as well. He said that if you are here and a founder and listening in live, you are very special. And again, I really, really do think that that is so true. Now, was I disappointed with the turnout yesterday? You're absolutely damn right I was. You know, we've got closing in on 1.3 million people now within Onpassive, and we just about managed to get 12,000 people on a Zoom call for founders for updates. Now, I keep reiterating the same thing time and time again to so many people, is that we really need to start taking this business seriously as our own business. And that part of that is when people say to me, how do I show that I am active in Onpassive? What is a founder meant to do? And all these sort of things. Turn up to the meetings, okay? It's not a lot to ask. Yes, we understand that people have to work and all of the rest of it before anyone jumps all over me for saying that. But you have to take the maths as far as figures is concerned. And less than 1% of the foundership turning up to a meeting, in my opinion, is woeful. So we really need to start trying to encourage our foundership to get onto these meetings, because they are gold. They are gold at the end of the day. What we take from them, really, it should not be up to me. It should not be up to Peter and the rest of the leaders to break it down and just give you a recap, because there's so much more in between that you would miss if you weren't on it live. So I do encourage people to do that. He also went on to say as well, I get excited every day watching how the paradigm shift of Onpassive and how we as a company are driving forward a household brand. And he explained and went into detail a lot about marketing, advertising, branding, and all these sort of things, and tried to break it down for us so that we had a very good understanding of the process of the difference between advertising, the difference between marketing, and the difference between the viral effect that comes from all of what he is trying to do. And this is why I go back to that one word, which was my take from yesterday, which is preparation. Everything that he is doing is prepping the company to the best of his possibility extent to be prepared for any scenario. And he went on to say this is about that we are expecting a massive influx of people, more than millions, coming into Onpassive in one way, shape or form, whether that is people coming in to use the products and services of Onpassive, whether that is businesses using them or corporate using Onpassive, or many other scenarios, physical products, etc. of Onpassive. We need to be prepared, because he gave in big details and depth about how businesses actually fail because they are not prepared. What he wants to make sure is that we are well prepared. He has not got any eye on a clock. What he has got his eye on is to make sure that we have got the job done, so that when we go public, there is no guess. There is no, we should have done this, we should have done that. All bases are covered. Now, this is beneficial to us as founders at the end of the day, because it means that when we start, we are then going to compound what we have. And this is what we are doing at the moment. We are compounding our success, our leverage, our exposure, our brand, and all the rest of it. We are compounding what we have already. That base, that platform that we have put out for Onpassive is sound and it is solid. What we are doing is we are now building on top of that. And each time we build a little bit more, we need to make sure that we've compounded that to make sure that part is solid before we go on to the next. And this is basically, excuse me, what we are doing right now. And it really was great to hear him go on about these sort of things, because again, this is all part of what we as founders are getting from our CEO. People pay a lot of money to have these types of webinars with gurus to explain how it all works. We're getting it all for free, just for that $97. And again, he mentioned all sorts of stuff about the value that we are giving, that the next stage is not about the foundership. It's about making sure that the customer gets the best possible value. Anyway, I go off track a little bit. Let's get back to the webinar and what he has to say. He said he gets excited every day watching the paradigm shift happening in Onpassive and the household brand. The last show on Burj Khalifa is going to be on the 30th, which is this coming Saturday. Very special day over there. It's the end of Ramadan and it's a holiday the next day. So we're expecting a huge crowd who will be there to witness it. Obviously, there's going to be a different show again, which we will all be part of it. On the 28th of May, he went on to say, which is a Saturday, something else unique is going to happen with another company that are working for. This company have also worked with one other very large company, which was their largest advertising campaign that they'd ever done prior, which was Mercedes-Benz. We will be the second of their biggest events, and probably even maybe the biggest one that they have undertaken. So yes, it's 4 weeks ago, but we will be building up and moving forward to that. If you remember from the last time we heard from Ash, he said that his focus is now on a second part, and I do believe that this is going to be there as well. Darren Brown, thank you very much, sir, for your super sticker. It has not got unnoticed. That's very kind of you. The first half of June, we're also going to see a historic global event. And this will acquire the attention of millions and millions of people, and it will be seen from the sky. Now, as far as timelines are concerned, and people have been saying, what's happening about the founder's position? Is it going to be finishing and all the rest of it? It is my understanding that is only weeks away. And when I mean weeks, that means less than months away. And as far as the next stage, which is money, I believe that is going to be very, very shortly after that. We haven't got exact timings, but it all fits in with the direction and what we are all going towards. More maintenance will be in between these events and shifting of focuses, etc. And this all has to be worked on to get everything in place for where we want to be. Remember, I just said that our next focus is now going to be on the customer, making sure we are going to be giving the best value possible to the customer who is going to be purchasing the products and services of Onpassive. So that is going to be our next stage. This is really, really beneficial to us as foundership, as the founders. Dubai has been worked on for more than 6 months. Okay, the design has been design of the offices. Okay, has been in the making for a long, long time. As he said, it's just a shell at this moment. We want to make it a very big masterpiece of where people can visit it, but more importantly, it's going to be a workplace. So they're just about finalizing the company who are going to design it. They've got the plans all sorted and where we want things. And they are just in the process of interviewing the several companies that they have approached, and they're just going to decide on the company and the design. Again, crushing all records is part of the Onpassive goal. He also went on to do a little bit of housekeeping about they have already got a blacklist of founders who have been negative behind the scenes, etc. I.e., people have asked for refunds, people who are bad mouthing, negative against the company, etc., etc. Obviously, if these people try to re-enter Onpassive in the future, their name and emails will be flagged, and they will not only not be allowed to be a founder, but also they'll not be allowed to use any of the products and services of Onpassive. So for any of the people who are probably watching this, which I know you all are, and probably taking what I'm saying and many of the other leaders and using it to earn a few pennies behind the scenes because you're monetizing your channels and you are bad mouthing Onpassive, your days will be numbered, which is fine and good riddance, to be absolutely honest with you. It doesn't bother me, but I know it does affect other people. So you cannot keep going around without any recourse whatsoever, saying untruths and getting away with it. So I was glad to see that he came out with that as well. He said, actually, on the other hand, the founders who have been working hard on their webinars, doing presentations, interaction, being there as a true founder with your online presence in YouTube's and just doing really what you should do as a founder, you will be rewarded, which is a great thing for those of us that have been tirelessly working on behalf of Onpassive with our belief and vision, which is the same as the CEO. That was great to hear as well. Onpassive will also be expanding in Dubai. They're looking at another location, which is going to be in Internet City, which is just outside Dubai. It's where all the major other online players are. Apple, Microsoft have all got locations there. This is going to be a big office, same sort of size as the one in Hyderabad. Obviously, it's newer design and all the rest of it. That has been finalized at the moment as well. Also, talking of India, on Tuesday of next week, there's going to be a big push to finalize and max out the Hyderabad office. Now, he also, if you listen to it again, he alluded to the reasons why there is going to be this push there. He said, why do you think we are doing that? Now, it's my understanding the reason they're doing that is because of what is coming. Again, what did I say? Preparation. As they say, prepare to fail, fail to prepare. Okay, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. That's what I meant to say. So this is all part and parcel of what is going to be happening and carrying on with Onpassive, is to make sure that we have everything in place. Part of the everything in place is to make sure that we have enough staff to do all of the jobs and the expected influx of customers into Onpassive. Customers mean commissions at the end of the day. And I'll talk about all that sort of stuff in a little while. He also, hey, Darren Phillips is here. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you over in Australia. Another one of my Liverpool amigos. He went on to say that there'll be a class for everything in Onpassive, including marketing, including products and services, how to do business, how to do advertising. We will be the Onpassive label and university. We'll be a school where people will come to learn how to do it properly. Not only that, he says we will be the teacher, not the student. Now, already we are breaking the mold of how to do business online. If you look back at all of these mega companies that are out there now and how they have progressed to get to where they are, we are completely turning that on its head. We are starting off here at this level. We haven't started off in the back room. We haven't started off in a garage or whatever it may be and built from there. We have come out really, really tall, okay, with a statement. Look at us. This is who we are, and this is what we are doing. It's all about branding. It's all about statements. And I keep harping on about this long. Okay, so this was one of the most important parts of the webinar last night that a lot of people are struggling to get their hands around. And he said that in your back office, you'll no longer see the genealogies. This means that when you go into the My Teams section, you'll only see your own genealogy. That is the people that you have physically brought in yourself. Now, before we saw our whole team count. Now, a lot of people are struggling to get their head around, well, I can't see my team. How do I know how many is there? And all of these sort of things. We're actually in a very lucky position as founders right now, is because we know what our team count was. Now, that team count is only going to be going in one direction. And people are going to say, well, how do I know how much I'm going to be paid on that? Quite frankly, we do not need to know. We will be paid on our team count. Our collective team activity, we get paid on. And it's only going to go in one direction, guys. It's not going to go down. It's only going to go up. Now, for those of you who are saying, well, I need proof of how many is in my team so I can cross-check it, so I can understand how much I'm being paid. If that is your mentality, it is the complete wrong mentality that you really do need to change. It is the old MLM attitude of, look at me, I've got a big team, this is how big I am, and all the rest of it. It makes no difference to you as a founder or a leader in Onpassive. Your team size is going to affect your payment at the end of the day. You will be paid on your team volume. And that is really all you need to know. He went on to say that when we get payments into our wallets, they will be coded. So you will know how much has come from direct sales, how much has come from referrals, how much has come from physical products, how much has come from your team, etc., etc. So the actual amount in your team genealogy is immaterial, okay? It is there. It's always going to be there, okay? And it is only going to increase as more people come in. And this will be reflected in the team sales that you have. So don't worry about it. If you are worried about it, you really need to start understanding that we have come to Onpassive for a reason. We have come because we have had bad experiences with other programs. We have lost money and all of the rest of it. Why? Because we've been ripped off in some way, shape or form. Onpassive are breaking the mold of how we do business. This is part of how we do new business online. We are nothing to do with MLMs. This is why everything to do with it has been now stripped back. Yes, when we first started, that's what we were, but we are nothing to do with this now anymore. Okay, so take that out of the equation. You don't need to know about it, okay, and it is absolutely irrelevant now to how it is all going to work. We are a legal, legitimate company, and this is why everything in your back office, as far as downloads, links, videos, etc., has all been taken away, and for the good, in my opinion, because it gives us a much more professional appearance. It gives us completely anonymity as far as being an online company is concerned. Now, I hope that makes sense to everybody. Yes, for a lot of people, it will take a while to get your heads around it, but rest assured that you will be paid on your team, what your team do as far as the volume concerned. Nothing's changed from that whatsoever. In fact, nothing's changed at all. You can be completely passive or you can be active. Everything is exactly the same as it was before. There's just wordings that have changed and other things. Okay, lots more to get through. So he gave the analogy, actually, of Peter Sarer, that if you have 5 people in your team, you have 5 sales. That is never going to change. The company has got all the data. No need to see the count or correlation between the multi-levels. We've grown out of that, and we have now gone on to the next level. It's much more professional, and it really does mean we are a proper online business again now, and nothing to do with any MLM at all. Okay, he also went on to say that how Onpassive is going to change not only us as founders and customers, but also how we're going to change the shape of the earth. This is not with the products and the theories or the talks. He said, but mark my words, Onpassive will reshape the planet physically. Now, I do believe that this is because of the impact of how we are going to spread out from the foundership through the customers with the ethos of how to do business online. And this really is a fantastic thing. You know, that it's all about the vision, it's all about giving back to humanity, and we can all prosper as well without doing everything. Okay. Let's have a look. He went on to talk a little bit about physical products. We've got 2 prototypes which have been 100% done, waiting for patents on these as well. We've got more labs being worked on with equipment, the logistics as well. All sorts of other revolutionary things that are going to be coming online as well. More details of these will be coming in the future, that's for sure. But at the moment, we don't need to know about them, because remember, the ethos of our company is all about digital products and services. These are add-ons and extras that are going to make our company a larger company in the future. He went on to say that Onpassive is actually not ready to launch right now. We're not 100% prepared. We are moving in that direction. But as a traditional company, to get profit, it is ready, okay, as a traditional company. But we are expecting really big things. So we need to take what we've got, make sure that it's safe, it's secure, it's been compounded in our progress, okay, so that the next big thing that we are doing, okay, will not be compromised, and our goals and dreams will not go by the wayside because we weren't properly prepared. Now, I do believe it's not in a long timeline from now at all. From what has been said in the chatter behind the scenes, it is just a process, and we are ticking off that process as we're going along. He also went on to say about YouTubers and all the rest of it, saying, is it possible to shut us down from the negativity that they're saying? No, we are far bigger than that now. Do not think that with the 1.3 million people now close to that are in Onpassive, do not think we are being looked at on a daily basis by governments, by people. Do not think there is a paper trail of money and the rest of it that's gone into Onpassive. So please, guys, he also went on to say that the biggest way to ignore the people who are ignorant is the best way to get back at people who are ignorant is to ignore them. So again, like I said, I know that I am used a lot online for negativity. Just ignore them, move on, and it doesn't make any difference. They will be sorted out by the company at some other point. Okay, I said about the Hyderabad, which is good. Said about the commercial city. Okay. In the coming months, Onpassive will have big headquarters and large numbers of partners globally. Now, I do believe that we are already using or have partners within multi-countries around the globe already. A lot of this is to do with the physical products that we have coming online. This is a great thing, obviously, for Onpassive, because it gives us not only a status as far as an online digital company, but it also will give us status as a company with physical products as well. All products will be packaged for the user, for the company and for founders, and we are going to be giving the most value to the customers at the most affordable cost that we possibly can do. Obviously, he went on to say about our pay structure is insanely clever, so that all founders will break even very, very quickly. In fact, he went on to say that as soon as you have activated, and you will be in profit. Now, before, remember, we have been saying that the company are going to get so many before and all the rest of it. Well, him coming out yesterday and saying that as soon as your account is activated, you're going to be in profit. Now, that is a big, big statement. He wants Onpassive to be affordable to as many people, not only founders, but also customers as concerned. The company is going to guarantee paid visitors, which comes with a paid subscription to all of our domain names and websites. Really is amazing. He said, if you had to ask how much you can make, okay, he said, in profits, you shouldn't be asking. Whatever the government will allow the company to pay us, we will get it. Now, he's already said in previous meetings, but he actually went on to reiterate a bit of the breakdown and the calculations of how it's doing. It is proportion will go to the company to pay for everything. Proportion is going to go for the marketing, and then the rest of it will be split between the founder and the company itself. But we will be getting a larger proportion of that final split. In fact, he went on to say that the founder will be getting a larger proportion of the final money than the company will. Now, he mentioned more than 20%. Now, anything I have ever been involved with, normal returns are between 3 and 5% of any profit that is left at the end of it. And for him to come out and say we'll be getting more than 20% is just absolutely crazy. Obviously, it's dependent on what governments say within the individual countries, etc. But I do know one thing is that he will be trying to give us, the founders, as much as physically possible. He said multiple times he doesn't want to be a multi-billionaire, millionaire. That's not his drive. It's not what he is in the business for. So he wants to try and give back as much as possible, which is fantastic for the foundership. It really, really is. He went on to say, do you not think that the governments of the USA and India are listening to me right now? And he wanted to actually put that onto record as well. They have their eyes on our pay structure and the volume, etc. So anything that they pay or whatever to us, they will know about. That is not anything that's not proprietary information, they will have access to. He says, nothing to worry about the launch. It's progressively going forward, and they are covering all of the bases. Like I said, I believe that we're getting, every time that he comes out, we are moving forward and forward and forward into the place of where we are going to be selling products to the public. And that is coming very shortly, guys. You know, he alluded to this to happen in June, so we shall wait and see. He said, trust that all that is being done is for a lifelong legacy. We are not here for a short time. We are here for a long time. And we are now preparing for the global acceptance at all levels, including legal, staff, consumers, and much, much more. Everything's completely legal and nothing is questionable. And that means that when we get to that launch day, there is going to be no surprises. Everything has been double checked. The T's have been crossed and the I's have been dotted, and we are completely protected from everybody buy the company. As long as you have viable and usable products and people agree and you agree on the cost, then they become resellers on a secondary focus. Then you make a profit margin to do with whatever you want. You can use it in any way, shape or form. Please, he went on to say about affordability for everyone. He said there's no need anymore to mention the $300 activation fee. This is not what he wants for us to be saying anymore. Why? Because it might be less. And what he wants is to make sure that it is affordable for every single founder. So we want to be saying the terminology, the price hasn't been determined yet, but it will be an affordable and better way than the $300. So let's start using the right terminology, not using the $300 anymore. Just say it will be affordable for every single founder. This is great news because it could be less, which for a lot of the countries out there is a great thing. So everything about the old matrix type of thing, pay structure and all the rest of it, that's all been eliminated now. So there's no confusion with any of the old business models that we have found out. So another revelation he brought out was facial recognition. This has now been finalized. This is a massive deal, guys, because it is a hyper secure part of anything that's integrated on the internet now. We will be using it in conjunction with OConnect and OStaff, Ocademy, and many other tools online. This is going to be fantastic for a lot of the companies who were stressing, a lot of the founders, sorry, who were stressing about when they go on to do KYCs, etc. like this, not having right forms and all the rest of it. Facial recognition really does take this away because it's a much more secure way of knowing who you are in front of a computer. So massive steps forward. He said it took a long time to finalize. There was a lot of work that's gone in the background for it. He also went on to say about OConnect is now ready. It's starting the first testing stage, and that's going to be done in-house for a period of time, and then it will be let loose to selected founders. What good news that is as well, that we are now in that area of having OConnect, because how long we've been using Zoom for? It's been a long old time, hasn't it? So we are a real company. We're legal. We've been established now for over 3 years. So we will not allow it slander and criminal activity. We've been watched continually, like I said. So please don't worry about anything. So marketing and advertising and the branding all goes forward to one thing, and that is dominance. This is what we are here to do. We are here to dominate what is going on online. This is how we are doing things. It really is do it or die. We are, as a company, taking nothing but as chance. Like I said, everything has been well thought out. It's been documented. It's a mathematical equation. And this is how it has been rolled out. He's not looking at a clock. He is looking at making sure that we are doing it correctly. Talking of marketing, if you are in India, you'll now see that there is paid advertising. We have physical and digital advertising that's going on all over the place in India, in all of the provinces. And we're also going to go into the top publications within India, and this will be featuring Onpassive as well. Again, started off at Dubai, had that big bang. The world started to look at us. We're now expanding out of that. What he's trying to achieve here is Onpassive as a brand. He went on to say that many of the people out there, many of the companies, they are brand recognized. And this means the likes of Tony Robbins, Michael Jordan, Donald Trump, Apple, Burj Khalifa and many other companies as well, they are brand driven. Rolex, okay, people don't care about the price, they care about having the brand, excuse me. This is exactly the same with Onpassive. We are getting into people's mindsets the brand of Onpassive. So when anything comes into Onpassive, they immediately associate anything as the Onpassive brand as something that is good, affordable, great value, and it is going to do exactly what it says on the tin. Okay, what else do we got? So the mega event is going to be in this year, okay, to celebrate our accomplishments, which is fantastic news. Really, that's all we need to say to any other founder, is that this year we are going to have the mega event, which is the main launch. When within this year, we don't know. But one thing he did say, it's going to be a sizzling hot summer. So read between the lines of what he has said, guys. Like I said, please go back to look at, listen to the webinar one more time to give you a really big understanding, okay, of what is going on. Laws of wealth, he said, we've checked every single one of them. To acquire wealth, cannot dispute the laws, which is value for products, multiple income streams. He said, think of Elon Musk. He has become so wealthy. Why? Because he has expanded out of what he did. Okay, he has now got multiple streams of income. Onpassive, for us as founders, will be exactly the same. When we look at our wallets, there will be so many ways of money coming into us from so many different places. This is how to make true wealth online, is by having these multiple income streams. People talk about don't put your eggs all in one basket because you are only getting one stream of income. With Onpassive, they have multiple within one company. How cool is that? Really is absolutely amazing. Finishing off then, there is going to be more OBLES projects in India. Okay, we will be inspiring other nations to do exactly the same, and I can see with the help of Chris Johnson and what his angels are doing as well, that will be expanding very, very shortly. He's been working tirelessly for the last couple of weeks behind the scenes, getting ideas together and all the rest of it. Fantastic work, Chris, what you've been doing. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you very much for coming on to listen to my recap. I know I've gone on for quite a long time, but there was a lot to be said, to be honest. Really was very, very informative. You know, I couldn't wish to be in a better place as we are at the moment. And I think if you are a true founder, you will feel exactly the same as I am. It's going to be a sought after position. It really, really is. And I feel so lucky to be a founder. I say it time and time again. So I know that Marty's coming on at the top of the hour. He'll be on in 10 minutes time. So let's pop over and see him. Chris is going to be after. But more importantly, guys, Onpassive 360 tomorrow, we really would like you to come along. We're going to be bouncing a lot of questions off each other. Okay, talking more in depth about what I've just gone over today. So come over tomorrow onto the OP360. You never know, we might have a secret guest popping on to say hi. There's always the chance as well. So that's it from me. Thanks very much, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye for now.